I was running a phase for my Gen 2 Dream Team quest, and I had a 90% chance of finding a Pokemon that would end up on my team. Instead, I found the coolest 10% phase I could have possibly had.
Shiny Growlithe! No way! Let's go! A 10% Shiny Growlithe. I did not think this was gonna shine. I literally, honestly wanted anything apart from this. What? Dude, that's so cool. Oh my god. No way. I was really expecting Dialga to shine. I didn't think this was gonna happen. Hold on, let me close this up. And we'll move the camera over. Shiny Gen 2 Growlithe. Wow. That looks incredible. So the issue is, the starter for my dream team is Typhlosion, so I don't really think I wanted a Growlithe for the quest. I might have to phase here again. My target was Spinarak, but realistically I like everything on this route. I would have been really happy with a Hoot Hoot, or a Stantler, or a Spinarak, but I guess we're here. That's so crazy. That's awesome, though. Well, the capture in this game is just as simple as always. We're going to go ahead and chuck a Master Ball, and that'll be the end of that. But no way! Well, there it is. I guess phase 1 of this hunt done. That's so sick, though. Wow.
Alright, I'm back and ready to showcase the Growlithe. This came after 3,516 random encounters, by the way. Really nice, very close to half odds. We take those. But my plan is to showcase it here really quick, then transfer it to Crystal, where I'll show you exactly how and where to obtain a Firestone in the 2nd generation, then send it back to Gold for a nice surprise. But there's the summary screen in all of its glory. It looks so good in Gen 2. I did not expect to find this. But really quick, we're gonna go for a random encounter. One day. Normal Growlithe, perfect for comparison. And Shiny Growlithe, Shiny 10% Growlithe, man, holy. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and trade it over to Crystal, and I'll catch you guys there. And so, I booted up my Crystal, and hopped in the trade room. And after a short transfer, my Shiny Growlithe arrived in Crystal. And now, all I had to do was to flex my shinies to Bill's grandfather, and I'd be rewarded with a Firestone. Alright, there might be regular Pokemon involved too, but either way, the first thing we have to do is head to the Kanto region to find Bill's grandfather. Luckily, he's not hard to find. It's as simple as going to Cerulean City in the Kanto region, and then biking over across the bridge, and heading to Bill's original house in Kanto. Once you're there, after you showed him a Lickitung, an Oddish, and a Staryu in that order, he'll be ready to look at either a Growlithe or a Vulpix in Crystal to award you with a Firestone. And after that, you're good to use your Firestone. We're going to check out Arcanine really quick in Crystal, and then I'm going to send this Growlithe back to Gold holding the Firestone, where we'll check out Arcanine in Gold. Alright, I'm back and ready to evolve Growlithe in Gold. I'm really excited to show this off, because of the select few Gen 2 Growlithe videos on YouTube, I don't think any of them showcase Growlithe's evolution, which is a shame, especially for the ones hunted in Gold though. Because Arcanine has a really unique sprite that only exists in Gold. We haven't seen Arcanine in a pose that compares to this one since Diamond and Pearl, and even then, I think it pales in comparison. And there it is, shiny Gen 2 Arcanine in one of the most unique poses I've ever seen. One of the coolest sprites in my opinion for Arcanine that's ever been made. Even though it's this aged, it's still incredible to me. We'll check it out one time on the summary screen. And then I'll set it out, and that'll be it from me. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, something different. I wasn't really sure if I was going to make this an individual video, but it's too cool of a phase to not showcase like this. Regular Hoot Hoot. And shiny Gen 2 Arcanine. Insane, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you back in Gen 2 when something else shines. So yeah, see you in the next phase.